Went to Costco over the weekend and picked up 2 ribeyes, and in just 2 ribeyes, there was a little bit over 5 pounds of beef. I'm going to take that 5 pounds of beef, turn it into 4 steaks. I'm going to put them on my Weber kettle. Y'all stick around. The 2 ribeyes that were both a little over 2.5 pounds, I split them right down the middle. And now we're going to cook them on the cool section right here. Then we're going to end up putting them on the hot sections on either side for a reverse sear. And that's dinner / meal prep / lunch / midnight snack / whatever else you want it to be, y'all. Hey, y'all, I just want to take a minute and spotlight this Weber 22-inch Kettle grill. I've talked about it in some other videos, but I really want to throw a spotlight on it right now. So let's say that you want to be a backyard cook, but you're not 100% sure if it's for you or not. You don't know. You haven't done it before. You can go over to some friend's house, they're cooking. You think you like what they do and you want to do it, but you don't want to go out and spend a couple of $1,000s on some equipment that you may or may not keep using. I'm going to tell you right now, my opinion, grab you one of these kettles. 22-inch Weber kettle. Get you the Weber. It's the one to get. There's a whole bunch of other ones out there, but I'm not getting a dime for this. I'm just telling you that as far as I'm concerned, and I've been cooking with this one for a little over 2 years, man, it'll cook anything that you want. You want to cook a brisket, it'll do it. You want to do pork butt, it'll do it. You want to cook cookies, it'll do it. I've cooked cookies on it, y'all, and they came out great. Pork loins, tons of steaks. That's what we're doing tonight. We're doing some steaks. We're doing a reverse sear. With what it comes with, you can do everything that you pretty much want to do, and it's not going to set you back a whole bunch of money. Then, if you like it and it's something you want to do, then you can incorporate something like the Wrangler Old Country Pit Barbecue. Old Country Pit Barbecues I like a lot. I've talked about them plenty. This isn't about that tonight. Tonight it's about Weber kettles. Look into it. Don't spend a bunch of money until you're sure this lifestyle is something you want, because ask your wife. You don't need another hobby that's just going to be sitting out in the backyard of the garage that you aren't doing nothing with. All right, we're going to check on these. Maybe it might be time to flip them over. It might not. Let's just see what we got. And when all that smoke comes running out of there, that is my favorite. All right, they're still got a long way to go before we're ready to flip them over. I got the bottom vent wide open. I got this vent wide open. I want as much heat as I can get running through there right now. So y'all have seen me use this trick before whenever I'm cooking a steak out here, and just to run it through one more time without having to stick any kind of a temperature gauge in there, without having to probe or poke at that steak, which unlike brisket, the less you can poke into a steak, the better off you are. It just is. It just is. So what I do, and I wish I could tell y'all I came up with this, but yeah, I didn't. This was the first person I ever saw do this one was Cowboy Kent Rollins, who is a real cowboy. I'm not. I just have the hats. So he tells a story, or he shows a technique by which you can tell how done a steak is without having to actually run a probe in there or run a temperature gauge in there. And it's just this simple. It's this simple right here. So this right here, and then you feel this little thick pad of your hand right there, and you push those two together and you feel that, and then you push those two and you feel that, and then you push those two and you feel that, and you go on down the road. So what you got here is you got rare to just virgin on medium rare. Then you got medium rare virgin on to, what would that be, medium. Then you've got medium well virgin into well done. And then you got no business buying steak right here. You know what? Go get you a vegan, gluten-free pizza or something from Whole Foods. Not that I'm hating on Whole Foods, I'm just saying. You don't need to be out buying steak if you want them like this. This is well done. Don't be this guy. So what I'm looking for me personally, I'm looking for this one. I'm looking for this one right here. Because once I get it to where it feels about like this, you know what, I'm gonna tell you, maybe even this one. It just depends. Whenever I get it to where it feels about like this one right here, then I go ahead and I throw it on that hot side and I hit that sear. I hit the sear. And then that's when you get locked in all them juices. Then you run it in the house, you let it sit for about 10, 15 minutes, whatever you think is right for you. Me personally, I like about 10 minutes. I take it, I set it in there, I put it on my cutting board, and I start to slicing it. And yeah, those juices come out. That's not blood, it's red, it's not blood. Don't freak out, you didn't mess up nothing. And the sear is on. Trust me, you don't want that kind of sear, but we're about to close this up and it's going to do exactly what we want it to do.